everybody. Thanks for coming. Nice to see you guys. Take a nice deep breath. Lift the arms up. Hold it here for a second as you really try and get taller. Let the feet go apart a little bit and start to reach right and left. Whatever pace feels good for you. If you reach and you want to hold it here for a few seconds, be my guest. If you want to speed it up and drop one hand, be a little more active, that's fine too. One more each way. And then arms out to the side, big twist. Wake up your back. I have to look forward as I do this, otherwise I get dizzy. If I follow my hands, I feel dizzy. All right, reach the arms forward like you're swimming. And then swim backwards, big opening in the shoulder. And then let's just sink down, bend the lower body. So as if you're doing a squat, take the elbows and push the knees out. And just sway right and left. So you get a little stretch, inner thigh on the right side, inner thigh on the left. If this bothers your knees, do it up here. And then hands down at the floor, lift the butt in the air, tuck the head and roll up nice and slow. Hands are hanging heavy. Big shoulder roll at the top. Really big, exaggerated, all the way up and back. One more. And then going forwards. Next job, arms up. Let's do a couple pull downs. Elbows to the side, really active. Pinching the shoulder blades. Chin up, belly button in. Two more, and then we'll come down to the floor. All right, on down. We have a nice challenging exercise for the first one. The first one is on the right side, plank, and the second is the left. So I'm going to show you modified. Line everything up, elbow, hip, both knees, foot. Come on up, and then you're going to tap your toe in front and your heel in back. So it's as if you're just going over something, tapping your toe and your heel. If you're like, Sid, this is no problem, you can always try it in a full plank. I'm starting the clock as we get comfortable here. If in a modified plank it's too much, you just stay in a modified plank. Don't worry about the leg. But if you're all right, just tapping the toe, front and back. Feel your stomach like working to help you not fall over. I can feel my glute working a little bit. Everything's trying to help. Just about 5 more seconds before we switch sides. Feel free to roll over. Place your back towards me, switch sides. I'm gonna do a quick little butt spin. Take a second though to set yourself up in that straight line. Elbow, hip, knees, and start to tap front and back. Again, if it's too much, you just stay here. Not too much. Feel free to try it in a full plank. It is not easy. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Chest out. Our next exercise is on our back, so we give our shoulders a little bit of a break in just under 10 seconds. Long body, so reach everything nice and tall. You can keep your hand over your head if you like, whatever works. And relax. Nice job. I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you from the back. All right, feet are up. And we're just reaching hand to opposite ankle. You can put your hands behind your head. And you're just continuously going to the opposite ankle. So right hand to left ankle. And honestly, I don't quite touch. I'm left my calf somewhere. If you can get it, great. If not, don't worry about it. I have longer arms than you. All right, so go ahead and start. Make sure the feet don't lift up. We should be at a right angle at the knees and at the hips. You can place your hand behind your head every time. And if this just feels like, all right, this is too much, you drop the knees and you drop the feet and you reach towards your knees. Okay, if it's all right, you're lifting. We must be almost at 30. Yes, we are. We've got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and relax. Nice job, everybody. Grab a sip of water. That's one round. We're going to do 2 more rounds. All right, let's go back to the side plank. I'm going to start on the side I ended on just to give it a fair chance. So left side, lining everything up. Come on up into that modified side plank and begin. Again, if you want to reach your hand overhead, sometimes that helps us remember to stay nice and long. Whatever feels good. It also puts a little more pressure on your shoulder just to hold it there. So Your choice. Belly button in, shoulder blades back, pinching together, chest out. Last second, go out. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, last 1, perfect. Flip it over. Kate, nice to see you. Good morning. All right, we're just on our second round of core. You haven't missed too much. Hi, Naomi. Nice to see you. All right, in a modified side plank. Hopping it up, tapping the toe in front and the heel behind. Tap the toe and the heel. So we're rotating the foot. We go toe to heel. Hip is nice and high. If you want a super duper challenge, you can do this in a full plank. You notice I don't want a super duper challenge today, so I'm happy in my modified plank. And it kind of works to go over the yoga mat if you have like a standard mat. 3 more seconds, everybody. 2, 1, relax. Flip onto your back. We're at a right angle here. Right angle at the hips, right angle at the knees, hands behind the head. Our left hand reaches across to the right side and then right to the left. I call these ankle taps, but I am not getting my ankle. I'm getting like the side of my shin. I'm a good 4 inches from my ankle. But that's my goal. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about reaching and getting close to my feet. If I tuck my feet in, I could get there, but we want to keep pressure on the stomach by maintaining that right angle. All right, where are we? Honestly, I didn't start the stopwatch. So let's say we've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Take a sip of water. I'll do better next time. Sometimes I look at it and it says 0. I'm like, ah. All right, third and final round of those planks. Take a second, as always, to set yourself up. Draw that straight line imaginary. Elbow hits the line, hip hits the line. Both knees are over the line and the foot. Come on up. Starting the stopwatch. Tapping the toe and if you're in a modified plank and this is pretty comfortable and you want to try making this really big, go for it. As big as you can. If you're like, Sid, I'm happy. This is the 3rd round. I don't need to change things up. Don't change it up. Just giving you some options. Push the ground away. Make sure you're not sinking into the shoulder. Getting the ground as far away as we can for the next 6 seconds. Belly button's in. 2 seconds only. 1 and flip sides. Set yourself up. Come on up into that modified plank. So this round, I definitely feel it in my glutes. Shoulder is okay. Maybe you feel it in your shoulders, maybe you feel it in your glutes. You'll tend to feel it first where you're weakest. So that tells me something. Long, long body, as long as you can, as if you're trying to reach something overhead. Straight leg for the last 7 seconds, that's it. Last round here, we've got 3 more. 2 more, 1, relax. Nice job. On your backs, right angle. If this is too much, you drop your feet and you go towards your knees, starting the clock. So here's a modification. If it feels okay, your feet are up. You're doing as big of a rotation as you can. Lightly supporting your head every time, just with your fingertips. I'm not pulling on the head. We have 7 left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the feet. Let's just take a second and stretch our back out. Bend the knees, let both knees fall to the left, and then reach to the right. Look away from your knees. If you went to the right, doesn't matter. But I'm on the left side, my knees are on the left, and I'm reaching to the right, looking to the right. And now slowly bring the legs through. Both knees go to the right. And look over. Flip over into a quick child pose. Just take a second here. Child's pose for a deep, deep breath. And then come all the way up to stand. We have, I like this first exercise. It's a lot of moving. But your feet can kind of stay in one spot. So here's what we've got. Straighten out my yoga mat so I don't look crazy. All right, so I'm facing the right. My back heel is up. Just do a little split squat. Turn to the front, wide squat, turn to the left. So my feet are just pivoting every time. They're just basically doing this. every time. So start wherever you want. Wide squat, turn the feet. The back heel is always up when you do the side. Okay, makes it a lot easier. Pivot, heel up. And you just go as low as you can. If you can get your back knee to the floor without any knee pain, do it. If you get a little knee pain, you shorten it up wherever you have to. Okay, we're just pivoting. Nice job, guys. This is a lot of movement. You guys look amazing. Perfecto. Let's go about 7 more seconds. And we have a much simpler exercise. Last one. Perfect. Nice job, everybody. All right. We are simply lifting our leg right and left, ideally at a right angle. So let me get my hands to the side. I'll lift as high as I can, put it down, switch sides, put it down. That's the whole thing. You don't have to do this with your arms. Put them on your side. And what I think about when my leg is coming down is getting taller. That helps me not lose my balance. Nice control. So we're not kicking here, right? We're lifting and lowering with the same control. Nice job, everybody. Perfect. Lift and lower. We have about a little less than 10 seconds left. And then we will grab our dumbbells. Make this your last lift and relax. All right, grab your lighter dumbbells. We are going to do this whole round on our right foot, second round all on our left foot, and then we'll split it up, okay? But it's much more about the arms. It's not so much about what foot you're on, but we do want to be even. All right, so on one leg, we're going to make a right angle and then another right angle. One arm to the side, one to the front, and then swap it out. This is a lot. Even with both legs down, this is a lot, but we're on one leg. So if you have to kickstand that back leg, go for it. Put a toe down, that's fine. Or just slow it down or drop your weights. You guys know I'm always okay with dropping. Okay, so the leg, we're just on one leg, legs not moving. Just nice and still with the leg. Only thing moving are our arms, making a right angle. Got about 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Nice job. Everybody grab a sip of water. We're back to those squats. So start on either side. There's split squat, middle squat, left squat. So toe down, heel up, as low as you can. Pivot to the front, as low as you can. If you're not getting any knee pain for this front one, you can go really low. If you do have knee pain or back pain, then you shorten it up. Maybe you just go 2 inches down. That's fine. There's such a difference between muscular pain and joint pain. I am always happy to help you create muscular pain because it means we're getting stronger. Joint pain, not so much, right? It means something's off. We have just a few more seconds. Let's finish this round. Nice job. Slowly. Perfect. All right, done with that guy. Stand nice and tall. Give a big shoulder roll. If balance was tough for you in that first one, pick your spot on the floor. I'm going to look at my stopwatch, although it's a little close. Usually I'd say 4 to 5 feet apart in front of you is a good place to stare. So look, if you're staring at the screen, it's probably a little harder because there's a lot of movement. So the best thing is stare at something that doesn't move. Maybe something on the wall. I usually pick the floor. That doesn't mean my head is down. My chin is up, but my eyes are down. That's something I used to do on the beam when I was competing. Chin is always up, but your eyes are looking down. A few more of these. Last one. All right, grab the weights. Now we're standing on our left leg. So the legs, ideally, other than balance checks, don't move. Standing on the left leg. Let's just do that to get comfortable for just 5 seconds or so. Right leg is up in the air. Now, we start with the right angle. If you notice your balance is really, really challenged on this, slow it down. You got to stick your chest out, perfect posture. Whatever. I use my knee as my balance helper, so I bend my knee when I have to, rather than put my foot down if possible. Sometimes foot just goes down. Nothing you can do. Sometimes you can. Belly button in. working. Let's get 2 more in. That'll be the last one, and relax. Nice job. We have 1 more round, then glutes and arms and stretch. We are halfway through this workout, friends. All right, back to the top. If you feel like it, if you feel like you've been doing these and you feel totally comfortable with them, you want to hold 1 or 2 weights on your chest, by all means, go for it. Go ahead and start with the pivots. Very often, I get knee pain sometimes, like if I run. Very often I'll find like I can do something like this, no problem without weights. Sometimes when I load up on weight, then my knees hurt. If that's the case, you just drop it. If it's not the case, then good for you, keep the weights. And there's usually a point. I might be able to hold 5 pounds or 10 pounds, but 15 is too much. So our job is to kind of figure out how much you can do safely, comfortably. Comfortably might not be the best word. Let's do 1 more to the front and finish out the side that you're ending on. Done, nice job. I'm gonna just hold the weights in my hands. If you have them in your hands, just keep them there. Big shoulder roll, chest out, start to lift as high as you can. Like I said, get a little taller as you put the leg down. Think about getting taller. Belly button will immediately go in. Pick your spot on the floor. More than halfway through this one. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we're gonna do 15 right, 15 left. Actually, I don't care which side you start on, just pick 1 leg, pick your favorite. Pick the other leg up, and let's begin. 15 seconds, I'll let you know when we transition legs. Our upper body won't miss a beat. Balance work is great to do without any sneakers on. The rest of the workout, I like to have sneakers on. I think it really, for my body, is protective. Switch legs in terms of my joints. But if you're ever doing balance work, barefoot is great. And something I always recommend is standing on 1 foot while you brush your teeth in the morning and at night. Twice a day, 1 to 2 minutes. A little bit every day. We've got 3 seconds left. 2, 1, relax. Nice job. Grab some water and make your way back down to the floor for our glute work. 3 exercises per side. Let's lie all the way down. We're on our side today. It feels kind of nice. Bend the bottom knee, straighten the top leg, and let's make sure our head is all the way down. A lot of times I see people do this. It's like a nice casual beach pose, but think about the curve of your spine. It's not great for your neck. So we're all the way down. Flex the foot, bring it forwards. So now my knees are stacked up on top of each other. I'm just gonna do little circles. I like to point my toe when I do a shape. For whatever reason, it's easier for my brain to kind of figure that out. I don't really care though what your preference is. If it's easier to flex your toe, go for it. Just making nice little circles. I'd say the size of a soccer ball-ish. Switch the direction of that circle. Feel free to plant a hand in front of you for a little support. A lot of you already figured that out. Good work. Okay, we stop our leg in 2 seconds, but keep it in the air. Stop your leg. Bring your leg forwards even more. We're gonna drop it to the floor and lift. I would say I'm about 2 feet off the ground. And just so you know, because I know you can't see it, every time I'm lifting, my leg is shaking. And I wish the camera picked up on that so you could know that this is for sure, this is challenging for me. I do this all the time, it's still challenging. Just about 10 seconds left here. I hope your butt is on fire. Mine is totally on fire. We're 58 seconds in. All right, lift it. Just bend at the knee and straighten. That's it, the last one, bend and straighten. How does this feel so hard? I think if you were watching this and not doing it, you'd be like, easy. No, not so. My goodness, 10 more seconds. I so appreciate you guys doing this with me. If I was alone, I'd be like, that's good. I better check my email. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, drop the leg. Woo, give a little love to that area. Sometimes I'll just take a fist and kind of hit that muscle. Switch sides. So we start with the same one. So we know this side's gonna feel a little harder because we're already tired. Lie down, bend the bottom knee, bring the top leg forward till your knees are stacked over each other. Point the toe or flex it, whatever you prefer, little circles. Soccer ball size. Squeeze your quad, your knee does not bend at all. Your ankle is fixed, whether it's flexed or pointed, it's not moving. Nice job, everybody. Honestly, I can't always tell which glute sections are gonna be really challenging. I make it up as I go. The other stuff I've written down, but this stuff I don't write down. Bring your leg forward, start to drop it and lift it. And so sometimes I finish, I'm like, hey, that wasn't so bad. Other times, like today, I'm like, oh my word, why is this so challenging? Ooh, sometimes it's because we already did a big leg exercise. We did that 3-way squat, so maybe that's part of it. Either way, I'm appreciative to do this with you guys. 10 more seconds here. And then that sneaky little bendy exercise. I call it sneaky because it doesn't look hard, but it is. 3, 2, 1. Start to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Nice job. Whatever pace feels good to you. It's not going to make such a difference in how hard it is. It's going to be hard no matter what, slow or fast. Hand on your hip or in front of you, whatever feels good. This is our last one. Then we stand up and do some arms and some calf raises. Pull your belly button in even though you're lying down. Gravity, relax. 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Nice job. Oh my goodness. Let's just cross our legs for a few seconds of a glute stretch. Just sit crisscross and reach forwards and then sit up. We're going to do this actively. So we're reaching forwards and then sitting up. Reaching forwards. This time, let's do a big twist. Twist over the knee. Come all the way up. Twist over the other knee. One more each way before we move on to arms. We got a little more stretching in the hand. All right, grab your light weights. I'm grabbing my 3s. You might have more or less. Grab some water as well. We've got loads of time. 8 minutes total, which is 6 minutes of work and 2 minutes of stretch. So we're going to add a little bit of calf raises in. So we have Let's just start with both weights in the right hand. Bicep curl. Full bicep curl all the way down, all the way up. If both weights feels like too much, drop one. Just hold one in the other hand. Done. Okay, take one weight in the other hand and just hold it. So now my right arm is going up and down. My left arm, isometric hold, just hanging out. Not doing anything active, but isometric is a big challenge for the muscles. Speed up the bicep curl. We've got 10 more seconds on this side, then switch. All right, put both weights into the left hand. Left arm goes all the way up and down to start. With both weights. This part of the shoulder all the way down. Don't let it creep up. Okay, take one weight. Hold it in the other hand, isometric. Kind of nice when you do that. It feels really light for a few seconds. Say in about 15 seconds, we'll change exercises. All right, stop the hands at a right angle. Start to bring them all the way up and then back. So palms are up, palms are down, palms up and down. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. Nice job, everybody. There's lots of pressure on the shoulders now. We'll move on to back next for our posture. So important. Okay, on this next one, bring the arms up and hold them up. Good. Make sure we're at like parallel to the ground. And we're going to start to pull back a few inches, forward a few. It's pretty small. I call this like just slightly bigger than a pulse. Drop the weights if this is too heavy. Back 2, forward 2, back 2, forward. Okay, on this next one, start to put the palms up. We're just doing this 5 times and we're dropping our arms and doing some calf raises. 3, 4, and 5, drop it. Keep the weights in your hand, just parallel the feet. Mine are 1 inch apart, calf raises. Just coming all the way up, squeeze the glutes. Peel the shoulders open. You can do your palms open to the front so it kind of forces the shoulders down and back. Perfect posture. Come all the way up onto your toes, as high up as you can go. For me, I think I've said this before, but calf raises are always very similar to glutes. It goes from nothing to so darn hard instantly. There's nothing in between. There's no like getting harder. It just goes from easy to so painful. So we have to find that. We have to get there. Keep going. Change your foot position so that your heels are together and your toes are out, making like a little ballerina position. I can't remember, but my guess is this is first position. It's been, I'm 43, so it's been a good like 38 years since I've done ballet. Pulling the belly button in, palms are out, chin up. 5 more, and then we do our last position. There it is, just instantly impossibly hard. All right, toes together. This is the wonky one. This is like pigeon toe, toes together, heels apart, still with the open. So this is a weird one, but just getting a different part of the calf, right? The calf is two muscles layered, one on top of the other. And by changing our foot position, we get both muscles. One more, and relax. Shake your legs out. Nice job, everybody. All right, we did biceps and shoulders, a little bit of back. We need you to do triceps. So pitch forward with a really flat back. Make sure you're not rounding here. Flat back with a straight arm. Drive the arms up, and then just bring them till they're touching your thighs, and you go back up. Don't let them pass your thighs. They can touch and lift. This whole time, making sure your shoulders are staying away from your ears. They're not creeping up there, although they want to. Keep doing this, but flip your palms up. So now your palms are facing the ceiling or the sky. Anybody outside? Probably not. Okay. Lift the arms and just keep them here. Ooh, it's getting spicy. Lift them, get a half inch higher. Rotate your hands so that your palms are facing each other. And now bring them in an inch, out an inch, in an inch, out an inch. As if you're trying to clap your hands behind your body. You can go a little bit faster. We're doing this for 10 seconds and then you relax and we're done. They're not gonna reach, but we just try and clap them for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Oh my, that was a challenge. Nice work, everybody. Grab some water. We're gonna stretch for 2-3 minutes. Let's start with a tricep stretch since we just did that. One arm up, bend at the elbow. Give a little tug there and down the back. Take a nice big breath. Give a little stretch to the side as you're tugging on that elbow and switch sides. Other side. Down the back. Reach over. All right, let's get a nice glute stretch. Grab onto anything you want for balance or just use your hands to the side. Cross one leg over, sit back. Feel free to use an elbow onto your knee for a little extra support. And switch sides. We'll do each side twice. So hang out as long as it feels good. If you lose your balance, then it's time to switch sides. Good job, everybody. All right, real wide with the feet, sink it all the way down. If this bothers your knees, you stay up here. If it doesn't, you come all the way down to the floor, one toe up, and you kind of crawl through, other toe up, crawl through. One more. Stop in the middle and just slowly roll all the way up. Good job. Let's stretch our neck. Bring your feet together. Take your right hand and bring it up your back, wherever it can go comfortably. Maybe really high, maybe really low, doesn't matter. It tells you your shoulders aren't that flexible. Bring one hand over. And as you're doing this, think about this shoulder peeling back and this elbow peeling back. Just take a deep breath here. And then rotate your head down towards the ground. Another deep breath. Switch sides. So left hand all the way up your back, right arm reaches over. Turn the head looking down. Both hands behind the head now. Elbows really wide, arch back just a touch. And then bring everything in. Elbows in, chin to chest, down to your knees. Come up and put a little pressure from your head into your hands. Get a big neck stretch, nice and slow. So you're standing all the way tall, elbows wide. Drop the hands. My friends, we are done. Nice to see you.